Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, the big righty, Michael Soroka. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. That one almost got him. Got him swinging, and now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boog, pitchers got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. And it's fouled away. Pulls that one foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 out, space is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Ball, that's out.
That one lifted to left. Troy should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Late with the swing there. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport. Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Liner caught at second, and that is a big first out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Adrian Del Castillo in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Marte, the lead runner, out at second. Carroll at first, one gone. Fought off foul.
That's out.
Just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next is the designated hitter. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. All loaded up. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Base hit. One run in already. Fires it to the plate.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the rookie third baseman. That's in there. That's strike one. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Here's Aramis Garcia.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Hey!
That's ball 2.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Popped up. Rojas. That is the inning. 3-run shot for Arizona, and the lead is now 5-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In the air to left center, Del Castillo gets under it, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Will Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Check swing called strike, and it's 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Ball, that's outside.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting seventh, third baseman Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Ball 1.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1. Gets under and pops it up. Troy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's too high.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
three.
And now 3-0. Smith off of first with 2 away. That catches the zone for a strike. 3-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting ninth, second
Miguel
baseman,
Rojas at the
Miguel
plate,
Rojas.
taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball
that's
is
out.
outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 5-1. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Tommy Troy.
Hey!
No question about this one. It's out of here. A laser to left. And they add a run. It's 6-1. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Close,
Nope,
but
that's a
called
ball.
a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, speared at first. Freeman takes it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carroll, batting with one down, takes a strike. One run across in the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. He walked and came around to score his first time up. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Way out front for strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with a punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 2 now. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Betts takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Foul ball there. Betts takes low. Freeman off of first with 2 away. That one misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. So a walk
Ball.
puts runners at
Victory.
first and second.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
That's a ball.
That
That's
one
a ball.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-0. Two on, 2 outs.
That's
Just
outside.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. In comes the run from second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, now it's the DH, number 15.
Designated hitter, Ryan Walshman.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Stays alive. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Eric Lauer won't go any further. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
The new pitcher in the
number
game,
65,
Paul Gervais.
Paul Gervais.
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Ildemaro Vargas getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that one fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gervais, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Nope. That's inside.
Right side, Freeman. To Betts at second for 1. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the third baseman. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Aramis Garcia stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He popped out his first time.
Yeah!
Man on second, 2 down. This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down, Tommy Troy digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And that's downstairs and outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-0.
Oh,
the
that's
skipper
off the
calls
plate.
down
Ball
to the
two.
bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 2-0.
Inside.
Inside, just missed. Ketel Marte on deck for Arizona. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Marte in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Freeman. They get the out on Marte. And that is the third out of the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now 8-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Out towards right center field. Del Castillo has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Fly to left his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That one fouled off. The D-backs up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 2.
You're getting a
Ball
taste
inside.
right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball, that's in.
Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's ball 2. Foul ball there. Two now. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. And now Miguel Rojas flied to right his first time. There's a strike. High fly ball, right field. Carroll on the move, and that'll do it. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 8-3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Blake Trinan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Corbin Carroll.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes under it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's inside. Too high. Ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground, Muncy sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder Adrian Del Castillo.
Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 0 for 1.
Aye.
This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they lead at 8-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth.
55,
Brandon Garcia.
Brandon
Bringing in the lefty with the
Garcia.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the inside edge. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Hey. Ball, that's out.
Close,
ball
but
three.
called a ball. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one finds the corner, and the count's full. Got him. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
Pajes over at first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mickey.
Here's Betts.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Missed
Ball
with a
1.
changeup. Ball 1. The Dodgers with a chance to get back into it. And we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. Number 15 now at the plate.
Ryan Walshman.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Henriquez also getting ready.
Here we go, Ryan.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. And that one handled. Now a jump throw.
He's
and
out.
very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Hey.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Jose Fernandez.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia
number
will take
51.
over here.
Alex
This southpaw has
Vesia.
been really good against left-handed hitters. Now the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas sends it to
He's out.
first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 3. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in,
Leading
Kyle
off for the
Tucker.
Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit on the ground might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Garcia is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Jonathan
the
Loaisiga
Diamondbacks.
on to pitch here.
This guy's a
43,
strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Muncy to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 down, nobody on, and it is 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
3.
That's ball 4.
Four.
Tried another sinker,
base.
but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hernandez
0-1.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
For the Dodgers,
Miguel
second
Rojas
baseman, Miguel
steps to the
Rojas.
plate for the Dodgers.
Aye.
Two on, 2 outs.
0-1.
Close
Ball 2.
one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Ground
Foul
ball
ball.
left side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Dodgers down 5, trying to battle back, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one to first, Vargas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the D-backs catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Aramis Garcia.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Garcia wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
One more, let's go.
Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Tommy
Next to hit for
Troy.
Arizona, Tommy Troy. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went
Up
back to the
next for
fastball,
the
and it was
Diamondbacks,
effective.
second
Just blown
baseman,
away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Marte at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the best players in the game. Here comes the 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now 9-3. Back here in the desert, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Catcher has it, fires to
He's
first.
safe.
Not in time, and he reaches safely.
For the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Hines.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Pages, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Jonathan Loaisiga gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 67. He's been so good against lefties. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Aye.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still way back. It's 9-3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Edgardo Henriquez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center
Adrian
fielder,
Del Castillo
Adrian
stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Number 70, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. 0-1 down.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In the air, right field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter. Ryan
And next is the designated hitter. 1 for 3.
All one.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That misses.
Ball 2.
And the count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This one in the air. Freeman settles underneath it. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they lead it 9-3. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the 8th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Mookie takes. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one drilled left field. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Del Castillo on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
For the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Hey.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single. Looking to extend the play now. The tag. Safe.
Up next.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One out, runner at second. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
In the air out to center. Troy on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike on the inside corner. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So man aboard, Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And they'll do it again. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the D-backs 9 and the Dodgers 5. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 8th, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Here's the third baseman, number 11. He's done some damage, launched a homer in his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Come on, Diamondbacks. Inside ball. Aye. Ball 2.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side,
No, that's
but that
foul.
rolls foul. 2-2 now. Nice grab to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Aramis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Aramis Garcia. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Clark. 25th appearance of the year for him. So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani, 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Clark, in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Garcia down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. And the 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So they're down to their final out. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. Foul ball. Clark is just 1 strike away.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Outside
ball
low.
3.
And now 3-2. Mookie Betts would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.